What's up, Call of Duty campaign fans? I am back with yet another Black Ops 6 campaign guide, and in this guide I will show you guys how to find all 5 phones and answer them in the mission Emergence in the campaign. So for starters, once you get access to everything, you're going to want to come directly all the way up to the elevator area, and once you press the button to activate, that's how you're going to go ahead and kick this thing off. And once you do, you'll spin around and see a mannequin here, and the zombies will spawn. Once you have cleared out all of the zombies in the room, the phone will start ringing, and this is going to be the first phone that you can find. And for the most part, most of these are pretty easy to find. You're going to pass them as you come into areas. However, there is one in particular, and it's actually the second one coming up, that can be a little bit tricky. You will be able to explore the area. However, the phone itself will not spawn until after you've taken care of the first boss here. So if you happen to explore first, you wouldn't see it, and then if you do the boss, leave and just come right back to the area we're in now to go to the next location, it is possible that you will miss this phone, but don't worry, that is why we're here. So looking at our map here, I have my cursor over where it'll be, and this is the only place that we actually have access to right now, the ACR wing. So we're going to go ahead and take a journey on in here, and like I said, you can go all the way to the back of this hallway and do some exploring, but we're not going to do that. We're going to take a left up these stairs through the doors, and as you make your way through here, you're going to wind up taking a lift after you punch in an access code on this computer, and this lift is going to take you down to a boss fight where you're going to be able to first pick up the grapple gun and then make your way through the fight. Afterwards, you will come back to the center of the room and grapple your way all the way back up to where you just were when you took the lift, and now we are on our way. So you're going to make your way back out to the stairwell you came in, and this time we are going to go ahead and explore the hallway, and you're going to make a left down here, and at this point the phone should start ringing, and if you come all the way down to the end of the hallway, here is the phone. So like I said, if you explore this back corridor before doing the boss fight, this phone won't be here. So if you happen to do that, go do the boss fight, and then you don't come back over here, you saw how far back we had to come before it rang. It is possible you'll miss this phone, and then you will wind up with just 4 out of the 5 once you complete this mission. But just to be safe, we're going to go ahead and cover the rest of them anyways. So as we make our way back here to the center room by the statue, this is going to be my main hub point for you guys. We're going to go ahead and make our way to this top left east wing area, and once we get here, we're going to grapple our way up, and as soon as you get up here, the phone should start ringing. So again, some of these are going to be pretty hard to miss. That second phone is a little bit tricky, but here's our third phone here. It is in the Joint Projects wing. As soon as you grapple up and turn the corner, good to go, 3 out of 5. Now I will mention that it is certainly worth it to listen to these phone calls, especially if you're someone that enjoys the story. If you did full exploration in a previous mission, the hunting season mission, there were 4 audio files that you could find, and I will have a video in the description below showing you where all 4 of those are, but it is part of what these phone calls lead to, the beginning of it. So now that we're back to our central hub area, we're going to pull up our map, and our 4th phone is going to be located in the administration wing, and is going to be very similar to the one that we just did, where as soon as you go over here, make your left to the west wing, you are going to go ahead and grapple gun your way up, and as soon as you do, you should hear the phone start to ring after a step or two, and it is right around the corner. Another one that is pretty hard to miss. Now this is going to be the last phone that you can answer in the main hub area that you can see here. It was just the very first one, and then there are 1 in 3 out of the 4 wings. And once you have 4 out of the 5 and the puzzle is starting to get pieced together, then you are good to go for this area for the time being. Just go ahead, and at this point you should have, depending on how you did it, you should have 3, maybe even all 4 of your key cards. You just want to make sure that before you stick in the final key card and make your way to the lift, that you have answered at least 4 out of the 5 phones. If you think you are missing any, just double check. But once you get back to the main hub and you are positive that you have answered at least 4 phones, you can go ahead and use all 4 of your key cards at this main central hub here, and once you stick them in, you will be able to access the lift right in front of you, the one from the very start of the beginning. And once you have access to this lift, you are home free, as soon as we get to the top, we'll get a nice little spooky little cutscene type of thing, and then when the door opens, you will be facing directly at your final phone, and as soon as you answer it, you should get your calling card for answering all 5 phones in the mission Emergence. And of course, if you found this guide helpful, let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much, and enjoy your calling card.
The incident here, Livingston shut the cradle program down. I dissolved the campaign and reached the CRO. Livingston is uncomfortable with their methods. Afterwards, we were rehabilitated. And that is my
Remember your training, Case 1. You can never speak of the Cradle Program or the Pantheon Division